It is time now for Money, Power, Politics. And the Trump administration's Federal Reserve pressure campaign is heating up. Last week, if you recall, the administration latched on to the Fed headquarters renovations to justify potentially firing Chairman Jay Powell. But today, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said a review of the central bank could go well beyond that. Watch this.
What we need to do is examine the entire Federal Reserve institution and whether they have been successful. Has the organization succeeded in its mission? You know, if this were the FAA and we were having this many mistakes, we would go back and look at why has this happened?
Ernie Tedeschi joins us now. He's the director of economics for the Budget Lab at Yale University. And my friend Justin Wolfer is professor of economics and public policy at the University of Michigan. Ernie, I want to turn to you first, because a week ago, when it was just this, they've overspent on the headquarters, there must be lying, there must be fraud. That's one argument. But is there some validity to the case to just say, let's take a look inside the Fed, right? They've got hundreds of PhDs in there. Who are they? What do they do? What's their track record in terms of success and calling the economy right? Is there an argument that Bessent may be onto something here?
Well, I think that it's absolutely the case that the Fed should be subject to public oversight. It is an institution created by Congress. But there already is a lot of public oversight. The Fed makes regular reports to Congress, updating them on progress with the economy and meeting its monetary policy goals. The Fed chair and the Board of Governors, of course, is appointed by the president with the approval of the Senate. And let's remember that the Fed's goals, the Fed's dual mandate, price stability and full employment, they didn't make up those goals. Those were goals that were given to the Fed by Congress, by the people through Congress. So there is a lot of oversight of the Fed already. Now, the Fed is not above the law. The Fed should always be examined. And it's absolutely valid, I think, for policymakers to question how the Fed is doing against its own goals. But we also shouldn't confuse in thinking that the Fed is somehow not already being subject to public oversight.
I think that's the most important point, because people who aren't in the know just assume they're just fat and happy down in Washington with no one checking in on anything, and that's not at all the case. Justin, hard one to you. Tariffs and the deficit were the big issues that were upsetting the markets big time for weeks and weeks. But here we are today. You got the S&P and NASDAQ hitting records high. Do investors not care about these issues anymore? Because last I checked, the big, beautiful bill is going to crush us in terms of debt. And we already know what we're facing potentially with tariffs. How come the market doesn't seem to care?
Well, you've given me two great flavors to discuss there, tariffs and terrible budgets. Thanks, Steph. Don't know what to make of that. Look, here's actually the most important thing that's true about markets. If you look at every single day where Trump has backed his own instincts, when he's imposed new tariffs, every single time he's done that, markets have gone down. When he's backed off, every single time he's done that, they've gone up. When he went ahead with the big, beautiful bill, that caused markets to tank. When they backed off on a few of the more extreme elements, straight back up. When he threatened to fire Jay Powell, markets went down. When he backed off, they went back up. Literally.
But they're still really high. But they're still really high, and all that stuff is still on the table.
Absolutely.